viewers, and welcome back to another video from Temple of the East, and this time I'm going to review a product that is available now from THMinatures. This is part of the Ragnarok terrain element set that's made specifically for confrontation, but it can be used for any fantasy setting. Even if you're using any kind of modern or old style game, these would just fit in perfectly with it. But it's obviously themed towards the confrontation, Ragnarok, that kind of style from Rackham. Going by the etched designs, beautifully designed by Thierry from THMinatures. And I purchased this set about 18 months ago now, I think. And I was immediately impressed by, well, how it was packaged initially. Got here safely, no problems. The quality of the terrain is very high. I don't usually buy terrain pieces normally. I actually tend to make them out of balsa wood and that kind of thing. But I thought I really wanted something that was thematically suitable for my boards and when I play confrontation, because I did muck around with plaster way back in the day, and boy oh boy, it was so messy. It was wonderful stuff to carve out and use for bases on my miniatures way back in the early 2000s when I saw the very first issue of Cryhavoc, where they talked about making terrain elements and making basing for your miniatures. I found that very fascinating. I really wanted to try it, but it's really messy stuff to work with, and unless you've got a proper appropriate area to do that kind of thing with, it was just not really practical for me. So I really wanted something that looked aesthetically like all the pictures out of the pages of Cryhavoc, and I found THMinatures through Facebook, and I thought I'll take the plunge and get an order and buy some terrain elements for our games of confrontation. And I was not disappointed, because yes, the quality of the terrain is very, very high. That was the first thing that I noticed. The clarity of detail, the structural material, the resin, it's really rock hard. It's super robust. So it got here and it was packaged very well. And I didn't have to clean anything. There was no flash, there was no mold lines, nothing. So that was a really big plus. So I could just basically take them out of the box. I could then just wash them with some warm soapy water with an old toothbrush, just give them a good scrub and clean. After that was dried, I could then just prime them using a black primer, and then using my airbrush I went and used a very dark grey and then sort of built up the colors from there. But I had only sort of just primed them, and I really hadn't really painted them, so I really wanted to get that done so I could say a thank you to Thierry for sending me some extra small bits of terrain that I didn't order. He just chucked those in for a thank you to me. So I really wanted to make this review to show other people that this terrain is fantastic. If you are, and it's just not only this, there are a lot of other stuff on his website, not only just for confrontation, but for other game systems, generic game systems. So we're very interested now in picking up the Scorpion box set for Ragnarok, because that's then just like the Durs laboratories, the big bio tanks and that kind of thing. And I could paint this in the desert scheme if I wanted to, and make it more of a sort of Sahara looking desert thematic type terrain. It doesn't have to be grey, it can be whatever colour you want it to be. So you've got lots of possibilities here with those terrain elements that are currently available, and I'm sure there are more in the pipeline. As far as I understand, this was part of a massive Kickstarter that Thierry had to launch to get these made and then put into full production for people to buy now. And like I said, you should go and check out his website, check out what's available. He does these amazing Cadwell and busts now, and these plinths you can use for basing your miniatures and dioramas on. So it's quite extensive now, his catalogue and range of products. So yeah, don't just listen to me. Go to his website now and check them out, and purchase your elements of terrain for your games of confrontation today. Thanks again for watching this video, guys. There'll be more content coming. Thanks to THMinatures for allowing me to make this review, and catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.